Enough is enough. So you think people are judging you? No one is really thinking about you. And if someone is there who is just thinking about you, maybe in some of the instances, it should not affect you. Let me share a few of the valuable lessons in this video itself. Just 4 to 5 lessons. If you will get to know this and implement the same into your life itself, you will get to see the results. But if you are someone who just watching the videos for the next 5 to 10 minutes, after which, if you are not going to implement the same to get to see the results, I have a complete humble request for you. Please do not waste your 5 to 10 minutes further. And if you really care about yourself, that you will get to see some results after completion and implementation of your lesson which you are going to learn from here itself, you are welcome in this video. So the first one we can say here is, I used to be the persons who will be thinking so much of before taking any kind of decision. So you never have to wait for the perfect time. This is the first point. You never have to wait for the perfect time to start something which you really care about, which you really love to do something. Why I'm just saying this? Even if it might feel a bit messy in the beginning, you just have to start at any cost. Because later on, we do not even have the idea that we also have the enthusiasm. We also have so much of energy at that time when we were starting, after a month, maybe 2 months, after a year. Because every single moment, there is a lot of phases in our life. In every phase, your interest might differ from what exactly your previous or your past experiences was. In your childhood, your interest was completely different. In your teenage, it was completely different. Maybe in your adult, this would be completely different. So whatever the thinking process coming into your head, just start executing it. Even if it might feels very messy, once you have started this, you will figure out. Once you have get into this, you have been working consistently for the next 1 or 2 months, you will be able to automate it in one of the system. And then after, you are not caring about this. So this is what exactly the lesson I've learned so far in this 1.5 years, not 1.5 years, in my past experiences of the life. So this is the lessons which I have learned in my past experience of life. And if you are going to make it happen for yourself, just start. Never ever wait for the perfect moment, because if you are doing so, you will wait forever. So that is the final suggestion. Even if it might feel a bit messy, just start. And the second one here is, work harder on yourself than you do onto your job. Work harder on yourself than you do onto your business. Work harder on yourself than you do onto your studies. Whatever it is things, what you have been doing in your life, it might be something very important for you, might be something very valuable for you. But in the end, if you are not growing yourself, you won't be effectively do the thing which you really love doing. You won't be able to do something which you really have professionally doing the things. Because if you are not growing yourself, how it is possible for you that you will be able to make a contribution with the organization you have been working with, if you do not know how to manage the times, if you are not effective enough to learn the things faster, if you're not good enough to manage your emotional and mental and physical energy as well. Because these all are matters. If you are not existing in this universe, how it would be possible for you that you are going to make some contribution in this universe? No way. So be the one first. Make yourself in such a way that you will be working for yourself so much. Because if you will be working on yourself, you will be improving your professional and mental career as well. and also to manage your mental health, and this matters a lot. And this third one here is manage your time, because every person who has reached somewhere at some destination, who has the same time as we are, right? But why we are still in the same position, but somewhere someone is there reaching outside of them. Can't even imagine in my dream that I would be able to achieve those things. Why it is possible? Because they know how to effectively manage their time and how to prioritize their task, or whatever their task may be, to build the businesses, to work with many organizations, to build their skills, or to study or be focused on something that they have to get first knowledge upon, and then after will be using those knowledge in their professional life. It completely depends on how you manage the time effectively by prioritizing it. If someone say they do not have time to do something, it just simply mean they do not have the energy. So you should also be focused on how you would be able to at least balance your energy, because time is money. Why we are comparing the time with money? There must be a specific reason, right? So in simple, if you want to say that we already know the time is money, and it's also is allocation, how you prioritize the time. And also, once you are going to lose some time, you are not going to get it back. That is why the time is also one of the energy. If you are saying something that you do not have even time to do something you really want to do at this moment, it just simply means you are indirectly saying it, you do not have the energy for it. And this is how it exactly starts. And the fourth lesson here we have is explore different fields. Because one thing I have learned in my lessons, that if we are focused enough to any one specific field only, we are not growing so fast as it might be when we have explored different fields. Just explore, fail, and then forward. That's what exactly the process is. The failure is the only one which you have to face in any stage. As per my personal experiences, I could literally say it to you. If you have explored at least more than one field in your life, you would have at least confidence that you will be able to do anything you want. Because if you were just dedicated enough to have complete your studies in a specific field, and then after choosing the same professional career, in this journey you have not explored any other fields, it might not get you so much of confidence. Because if you get failures, you will be get demotivated, right? And this is what exactly we have to avoid at any cost. The failures, and the surviving those of the failures is the only one is getting you to have more and more confidence than getting success in any one specific field. This is what exactly my personal experience is. I'm just sharing it to you. And these are the 4 points. If you could implement the same, you will get to see the results. If you're not, you just care about others' preference, what they have thinking of you, and you will be where you are currently. In short, if I could say it to you, it would be you never have to be concerned of what other person is thinking, because the person, most of the person, 90% of them are not thinking about you. If 10 to 5% of the people is thinking about you, it's not a big deal, because it doesn't even worth being concerned of them. They are not even concerned of their life itself, what they have been doing, and that's why they are thinking about you. So you really have to be the one, because the person who is doing something in their life, they are busy in their life. They do not have something to make a commitment or judgment about you. And very few people, they do not have even the direction in their life. They do not have something to do, to be busy with their life, to be productive with their life. They are the only one who is always to make a judgment or to pass the judgment which might not even existed for you. and you are just self-creating yourself. So in short, if I would have to wrap up these 5 lessons, it would be: first, you never have to be concerned of other people's what they have in their thinking process about you. The second one here is: work on yourself and more harder than what exactly you have been working for something somewhere. And the third one is: manage your time effectively, because this is only the most important thing going to lead you towards whichever the destination you have already decided for. And the fourth one: never ever wait for the perfect time. This we have already covered in the second lesson. Because if you are waiting for the perfect time, you are not going to get it forever. Whatever it is, even if it might feel so messy, start it. That's it. In this journey, you will figure out how to do it and how to automate into the system. And the fifth one is: explore different fields. Because you just have to try, fail, and then forward. Again, try, fail, forward. Different field, not just specific to your domain itself. The field which you have completed your academics, it doesn't simply mean that you have to explore the field related to your professional career in your academic field itself. It doesn't simply mean. Whichever field you might see that it has an opportunity, just explore those. Because the confidence, it just came from surviving the failure instead of just pursuing your success instead. So this is also one of the examples that I have never thought of, that I have to record this video again itself or not. Just started recording, and in the flow I just made it happen. Whatever it is coming into my head, just share it to you so that you could also implement the same to get to see the results. That's it. In the next video, currently I'm having at least of 2.5 years of experience as a software developer, and this year itself going to be completing my graduation, and how it happens all, and what exactly, this is a bit of journey of my life. I'm going to explore each and everything which I have learned in the journey, so that you could also at least save your 2 to 3 years. Whichever the mistake which I have committed before in my life, I do not personally want you to make the same mistake, to waste your 2 to 3 years. Because if you are going to do so, you already know. That is the main reason I just want to be the one who will be making you aware, at least to be prepared enough beforehand and not to repeat the same mistake, and achieve the thing which you really have the destination for. In general, disturb us, right? Every 5 to 10 minutes, because we have been living near about the airports, and it generally happens. We have no such control over it. Just we'll have to pause for just 1 or 2 minutes, then after start resuming or recording the videos. That's it. Whenever you have been any kind of activities that is a bit of disturbance by any kind of sounds, we just have to pause for the next 1 minute. All set. We shouldn't be affected of any circumstances, right? Because if you are going to do so, it might cost you a bit of energy as well. Just avoid those. And that's it. See. So thank you very much the time which you have given me. And see you very soon. Till then, have a nice life. May Lord's peace be unto you.